Tunataka hewa mpya.
Ile ni ya microphone umeweka wapi? Ile ya receiver.
Aiko hewa mpya. Maybe you can enter the lab. Even there's a song. We'll send you the information. It will be very good.
Sawa. Kali amalizo kugia microphone.
Sasa unaona hapa kamera ziko mbele,
Lakini hapa ungekuwa mtu wa boda moja.
Juu na hizi mjaribu kuzidi kidogo. Patikana at least yoko.
You know for you now you cross the line. Hakuna vile nenda. You cross the Rubicon. Sawa. I am Professor Fred Ogola. I am the leader of Linda Jamii. I'm here with my fellow members of Bunge la Wananchi, Malindi chapter. We are here to address the media on the matter where Linda Jamii has taken the United Democratic Party, Kenya Kwanza administration to court because they are violating the socio-economic rights and the fundamental rights of the freedoms of Bodaboda and Mama Mboga. So Linda Jamii has sued the Kenya Kwanza administration for using the goodwill of Mama Mboga and Bodaboda without permission for political gain. The High Court has been asked to fine Kenya Kwanza a total of 426 billion shillings, which is the worth for the goodwill of Bodaboda and Mama Mboga. Why are we reaching that figure? Bodaboda and Mama Mboga contributes 80%. That whole sector contributes 80% of the GDP. Bodaboda alone contributes 1 billion shillings per year to the economy. If you take annually, that is 365 billion shillings that he contributes in terms of revenue to the Kenyan economy. So we are asking the following. The court should declare that Kenya Kwanza administration, their employees and everybody else should not use the term Bodaboda and Mama Mboga without permission until this case is heard and determined. Secondly, the court should declare that Kenya Kwanza administration should be able to compensate Bodaboda and Mama Mboga a total of 426 billion shillings, which is the goodwill which they used to reach into power. So just to give you a reason why, because when you stereotype and you stigmatize Bodaboda people saying that hii serikali ni ya Bodaboda and Mama Mboga, the other people who are not in this government feel that it is the Bodaboda and Mama Mboga that brought this government to power, and therefore they are having some bad reaction towards them. There's a bad spirit. And also there's a psychological trauma to the Bodaboda people and Mama Mboga people when everybody feels wao ndio wako kwa serikali lakini hawako. Ya pili, they are also very traumatized because everybody is feeling that ujeuri yao ndio iliweka hii serikali kuchukua uongozi. So we know that during the election 2022, which took place on 9th of August, Kenya Kwanza administration, using the party called UDA, came with a campaign called Bottom Up, and they came with a hustler narrative, wakisema watatengeneza serikali ya bodaboda and mama mboga. And on that day, which is 9th, Kenya Kwanza swept to power the senators, MPs, MCAs, governors, in the wave of mama mboga and bodaboda government being formed. In fact, we have been told that there are some members of the MCAs that were actually former bodaboda and mama mboga. Whether it's true or not, they were just using that thing as a way to use the goodwill that has been built by bodaboda and mama mboga over the years. Remember, the history of bodaboda and mama mboga goes long before Kenya Kwanza was formed, long before UDA was formed, even long before they were born. So they have ridden on this bodaboda mama mboga narrative to take power, and they have peddled a lot of lies and said that they are the ones forming the government, yet that is not true. So these utterances expose these persons to many people in Kenya and outside the country that they are actually the beneficiaries of Kenya Kwanza, and that actually that is not true and is completely false. So our urge here is that we want to ask courts to declare that Kenya Kwanza used the goodwill of bodaboda mama mboga, and therefore they should stop using it until the case is heard and determined. At the same time, we want to urge any other political formation, political body, that you should respect people's businesses. When you use somebody's business to get fame, and then you rise to power, then you forget them. It has been seen on television, the mama mboga that took William Ruto as the president, as a presidential candidate to Bomas, who introduced him as if she was going to government, she was forgotten. And she has cried that she was betrayed. And that kind of betrayal is traumatized. So this trauma that people are going through, many people are quiet because they are feeling that the president is too strong. The president is threatening everybody with, I have a sword, I have this, I have that. But for us here, we don't want to focus on that. We want to focus on, can you just compensate these people for the goodwill? Or at least give us evidence of the permission they gave you to use it. Anywhere the president talks, whether it's in the New Year message, he said he is sorting out mama mboga and bodaboda. Anywhere they give report about the state of the nation or the economy, it's always that bodaboda and mama mboga are benefiting. The question is, do you know any bodaboda? Do you know any mama mboga that has moved from being a bodaboda and mama mboga to be in government? If you know any, then the president is right. But if it's not the case, then you need to compensate how he used them to get into fame and power without actually making them feel this goodness they have got.